Happy Thursday, y'all. I am Tara Hewlett, and I am from Back Pain and Joint Center of Texas. My husband and myself are both the founders of Back Pain and Joint Center here in Conroe, Texas. I come live every week with you guys to share with you guys a recipe that we use and incorporate here in our house as we follow a low inflammation diet. A low inflammation diet consists of no gluten, sugar, or dairy. I know that could seem like a lot, but I promise you, as we share different things, you can realize it's not as difficult as it sounds, and it also helps you to be healthier and improve your body. Sorry, my mind went blank. And so low inflammation diet will help keep your body from being inflamed, so then you can heal and recover better. So that's why we do that. And we've been doing it for about the past year and a half now. So I usually come on, sometimes it's a full meal or a snack. And today I'm gonna share with you guys a quick, easy little snack. So typically my kids used to love like cinnamon toast. It's a quick little breakfast on the door or snack, in the midday when they want something sweet. But since we don't do sugar or even gluten, and sometimes you're like, well, how do we have the bread? And then how do you make cinnamon toast without the sugar? So quickly today, I'm gonna share with you guys. So to start, our favorite bread, which I've shared with you guys before, is the Canyon Bakehouse. And they have a couple of different flavors, and we kind of like all of them. This one's like a country white, and this one's like a Hawaiian one. So both of them are great. They have a couple other, they have like another flavor, I don't know, a handful of different varieties. And I like them because they have buns too, so if we have burgers, we usually do like lettuce burgers, but if we do want a bun, like last week I showed you guys Sloppy Joe's, we use theirs buns. So they have a variety of breads that you could still use, because sometimes you don't always want a lettuce option. Okay, so we're gonna take our bread, and you buy these like in the freezer section at the grocery stores. Some grocery stores like Kroger's will have them sometimes in their actual bread aisle, and then they're like suction. This one I opened, but you can see it's like suctioned, and then you open it airtight, and then you open it and you can use it. So I usually keep mine in the freezer till we're ready, and then I can pull them out and then keep them in the fridge. We don't keep our bread on the shelf for this one, and then we use it. All right, so we're gonna take I'm gonna do a couple slices. This one, some of their loaves, there's one loaf, I can't think what it's called. Their slice is bigger. These ones are a little bit smaller pieces than usual. So I'm gonna take 4 pieces so my kiddos can have them. And we're just gonna put them on a pan that I already have warm. So to show you guys, I'm putting it on the pan. Typically, we would just put it in our toaster and let it toast, and then you're good to go. But we're gonna put it on our pan here. And I already have it on like medium heat, so it'll toast them for a second. And if not, if you want to be quicker, you can just set it on top of your stove there on the heat. Gigi just walked in. You want cinnamon toast, Gigi? Yeah. All right, so we're just gonna toast these breads real quick. Give them a second, they're starting to toast. And if I get impatient, that's when then I'll just put it on the stove top real quick to show you guys. But my oven wants to go. We'll do it this way on this one. It'll be quicker. All right, so if you do it this way, watch it for a second because it'll cook fast because it's on the open flame. And then I put a little bit of butter while it is on the so just a little bit of butter there. And then we'll flip it one more time so that way the butter will sink in as it's heating up, which will be good. Checking these ones, these are almost ready. Go ahead and flip them. Oh, look, see, starting to toast, the one on the pan. And we'll go ahead and just get a little bit of our butter out of our butter dish. We're gonna go ahead and put some on that side. So I gotta tell you, this butter dish, I just absolutely love it because my kiddos would break all the lids we had. Like every butter dish I would buy, they would break the lid. You know, the ones that typically you pick up the lid and it sits in. But I found this one at Walmart, and it's just the lid is wood, so they're not gonna break it. And the rest of this, where the butter is glass, but they don't break that because it's the butter. So it has definitely worked out way better. All right, so we're gonna let those toast. Continue toasting. All right, so while that's going, I'm gonna talk to you guys. Okay, so for the sugar, so instead we do not use regular sugar in our house. We use a lacanta, which is a monk fruit sweetener. And it's better for you because it doesn't make your, help me here, your blood sugar doesn't make it rise. So it is good like if you're a diabetic and just in general, so your blood sugar isn't spiking throughout the day on what you're eating. So this is a good one. And it's just lacanta. And they have different flavors, a brown sugar, a powdered sugar, and like a refined light sugar. So, there we go. They're almost all toasted up. Give it one more second. So we use this sugar in most of our baking and not really cooking, but baking and sweets. So we'll go ahead and get some off the stove. And so here's our first one, all toasted. All right, so we'll put some more butter now. So we just put a little bit so it kind of like, you know, melted into the bread. So we're gonna butter our bread just like you usually would, but then instead, and then we'll use our cinnamon, sprinkle that on, and then we just grab a little bit of sugar and you just sprinkle it all on there and it just melts in like normal. So you can make this pre-mixed, like, you know, mix your cinnamon and sugar and then you have it in a shaker ready to go. I'm not gonna do that, but there. Isn't that so yummy? Just a classic quick snack your kids will love, and it's still so yummy. And my kids gobbled it up. I actually made it the other day because I wanted some bread and I was like, ah. And then I was like, you know what, I'll make cinnamon toast. So I made this and my husband was like, oh, that's so good. And then all the kids were like gobbling it and kept making more and more for them to snack on. So today I just want to share with you guys a quick little snack so you guys can enjoy that. I know sometimes in midday, usually for me around 3 o'clock, sometimes you want a little something sweet. And then, so this is a better alternative than typically what you could go reach for. As well as this Saturday, you guys, we have our overdose awareness walkathon. So hopefully we hope to see all of you guys out there. It's from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. And so it's to bring awareness to those who have overdosed throughout the year from opioids and other causes. So we want to help those and help those that have suffered, as well as we know a lot of people can suffer. It could be your neighbor, a friend, a loved one, so we can be aware of that. So you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.